expected, Thaksin Shinawatra has survived as the criminal court has ruled that the former prime minister is not guilty of violating Thailand's lese majeste law over his interview with South Korean media 10 years ago. And Thaksin's lawyer told reporters even before the ruling today that they are quite confident in the evidence that they have submitted in defense. But when asked by reporters after the ruling today whether there might be an appeal against this ruling, he felt that the court's verdict is already clear in itself. Meanwhile, he also mentioned that Thaksin has thanked the lawyers for helping him throughout the case. And as for today, Thaksin arrived at the criminal court at around 9:30 a.m. and reportedly went inside through the back of the building. And so far, he has already left the criminal court without speaking to reporters. And as you may have noticed, that today is definitely a big event. So there are many reporters from local and international media gathering at the criminal court since the early hours of today to cover this significant court case. And security here is also very tight in and around the court, with security guards stationed at all areas, especially in front of the criminal court as well as the parking lot. And reporters are not even allowed to go inside the criminal court, so most of us are asked to stay on the right side of the staircase. And not only that, for security reasons, reporters are not even allowed to do stand-up live reports inside the criminal court. So many of us had to do a live cross right here in front of the criminal court. And there are also a group of Thai supporters in red shirts at the parking lot today as well. So many of them are the elderly people coming from Bangkok and elsewhere across Thailand to give moral support for Thaksin Shinawatra today. And although he survives the case, this is actually not over for the Shinawatra family, because there are still two major legal cases against them, one against Pathongthai Shinawatra and another against Thaksin as well. So after today's ruling, there's another court case coming up next Friday against Thaksin's youngest daughter and the current Prime Minister Pathongthai Shinawatra over her phone call between herself and Cambodia's strongman Hun Sen as to whether she is found guilty of ethical misconduct. And if she's found guilty, she would be ousted from office. And there's also another case against Thaksin Shinawatra over his controversial stay on the 14th floor of the Police General Hospital without spending a single night in prison, and the ruling of which is expected to take place in early September. But regardless of the outcome, this might actually affect the future of Thai politics as well. So we'll have to wait and see. Back to you.
Thank you, Nat.
Thank you, Ned.
Okay. So what does this